are not yet subscribed my channel, then subscribe it now and press the bell icon.
Hello everyone. We are studying the lesson active and passive voice of interrogative sentence. Everybody knows there are two kinds of interrogative sentence. First one is verbal question and second WH question. Now if verbal question comes and you are supposed to change its voice, then no need to get confused because it is very easy to change. You know basic rules. The same basic rules you have to follow. Basic rules and the rules of continuous tense, perfect tense, etc. The same rules you have to follow. Only question you have to keep question. Let's go through the rules. Verbal question. Keep auxiliary verb as it is and follow the basic rules. Auxiliary verb, same auxiliary verb you have to keep in the sentence. And if the question starts with do, does or did, take to be form of the verb. Only what you have to keep in mind, if do, does and did, the question start with do, does, did, just take to be form of it and follow the basic rules. For example, will you pass the interview? Will is modal auxiliary verb, so you know it very well. When modal auxiliary comes in active voice, while changing into passive voice, you have to use be. And the basic rule same. Identify subject, verb and object, take object on subject's place, take past participle of main verb, take by and take subject on object's place. According to those rules, answer, will the interview be passed by you? Got it? Modal auxiliary verb is there, so we are taking be. Other rules same. We have to start the sentence auxiliary verb itself, and then object, then whatever change we are supposed to make, then past participle, by and subject on. The same rules you have to follow. Sentence also have to keep as it is. Only the necessary changes you have to make in the answer. Are the boys doing homework? Now your modal auxiliary verb was there. Your continuous tense is there. Continuous tense. How did we identify this continuous tense? Because are and verb plus ing is there. So are, am is are plus verb plus ing is present continuous tense. So are and verb plus ing is there. When continuous tense is there, so we are using in passive voice being, being. For continuous tense, we are using being in passive voice. So how will be the answer? Is homework. Now why have I taken is here? Because object is singular and your voice is plural, so is used here. While writing object first, object is singular, so we have to make a minor change, that we have to take is here. For homework, is homework being done by the boys? Have you received a letter? Have and past participle is equal to which tense? It's perfect tense. When perfect tense comes, what we are using in the passive voice? Been. Already we have studied it. So what you have to do, the same changes you have to make. Question you have to keep as a question. If minor changes are there, that you have to make. For example, have and you. You is there, so your have is there. But we are taking object first, the letter. So for the letter we have to make little change. Here singular verb you have to use. So has the letter been received by you? Got it? Have, has is there, so we are using been. Here continuous tense was there, so we used being. Here modal auxiliary verb was there, so we used be. Did Ram get the permission? Now the question start with did, and according to this rule, when the question start with do, does, did, we have to start the sentence with to be form. Suitable to be form means did is there, past tense. So past form of the to be form we have to use was or were according to its subject or object. What we are using here, the permission is singular, so we have to use singular verb. Was the permission got by Ram? You know being been. Only what we have to do, it is starting with did, so we have to use was or were and past participle. Didn't Sheila find her book? Didn't will become wasn't. Wasn't her book found by Sheila? In this way, we have studied verbal question into passive voice. Very simple. The same rules you have to use. start the sentence with auxiliary verb, make necessary changes what we have already, and in this way very simple to change passive voice of verbal question. If you like my video,
please like, subscribe, press the bell icon and share.